Oh my gosh, guys, more details are coming out in this whole Letitia James scandal. Apparently, not only is she allegedly a literal career fraudster, but apparently she's a crappy landlord too. And it looks like Kathy Hochul, New York's governor, might be in a position where she has no choice but to force Letitia James out of the administration here soon. See, Sam Antar, the forensic fraud expert from the last episode, did another interview where he broke some fresh details.
Tonight, Sam Antar is back on set with us. Updates on this bombshell investigation. Sam, good to have you back on. Major update. I mean, obviously, the story is huge because people, they have some kind of way of feeling about this woman, especially after what she tried to do to the now President of the United States. But let's talk about the Brooklyn residence.
Which just the other day, the New York Department of Buildings officially confirmed that the building she had listed as a 4-unit for loan purposes was actually a 5-unit building.
She bought this about 25 years ago. You exposed last week the certificate of occupancy shows it's a 5-unit property. She posed it as a 4 in a manner to get probably better interest rates, to get a better deal for herself, which of course is fraud. Since then, we've had 2 formal complaints filed against the property, claiming that the occupancy certificate doesn't match what it actually is. And the New York City Department of Building has now verified that. Is that
yes.
right?
New York
tell
City
us about that.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
The New York City Department of Buildings has verified that it is 5 units.
See, what Sam uncovered and was able to confirm with the Department of Buildings was that the smart meters, the electrical meters, have been recording 5 units worth of energy used this entire time. Even according to utility records, it clearly lists 5 different apartments receiving active electricity. A 3rd floor rear unit, a 3rd floor front unit, a 1st floor, a 2nd floor, and a basement floor unit. How are you gonna get out of this one now, Miss Letitia James? Apparently, he's not even a Republican. He's a Democrat, and he's not even a Trump fan. My man found this out as part of a comprehensive audit of New York officials' finances.
It didn't have anything to do with what she threw at Trump?
No, I had that.
You just like digging into these things.
No offense, I'm a Democrat, okay?
Yeah.
The point being is that for months I've been writing about other subjects and other politicians.
Yeah.
She was just another person on the list. I didn't target her for anything. She was just part of a long process of forensic accounting, examining the finances of New York.
Kind of wild, man. I wonder what else he's going to end up finding. If you're new here, check out my Letitia James playlist to get caught up, or the Fannie Willis playlist, or the Prosecutors playlist to find out what's going on with the rest of the corrupt crew. Anyway, let's check this out, because where he takes this in the second half, if I was Fannie Willis, I'd be making sure I had my passport ready right now.
Also now, the tenants are starting to complain. They feel empowered by what's happening. Just 2 days after, 2 days after William Pulte's referral letter to the,
head of the FHFA,
Department, to the head of the Department of Justice, two tenants complained about peeling paint in their apartments. The paint is flaking faster than the credibility. In other words, in New York, you have to every 3rd year you have to paint an apartment. Evidently, she didn't. Otherwise, I had never seen flaking paint. I live in New York. I didn't pay. My landlord didn't pay my apartment for 6 years, and I didn't get
taking it on all ends now.
Right.
I mean, we reached out to the DOJ over the status of this criminal referral, because this has been referred to the DOJ by another agency, a criminal referral on the New York Attorney General for this fraud. They said they're not going to respond on a current criminal referral. They're not going to give us an update on that. But mortgage fraud, pretty serious crime. That's up to 30 years in prison, up to $1 million in fines. Obviously, I don't think she's going to go away for any amount of time, anywhere close to that. But we're dealing with crimes that could lock her up.
Yes, absolutely. And the statute of limitations hasn't told on most of her crimes. So she's in deep, deep trouble.
It's something else. Looking at this thing, what you see as far as what you dug up, I mean, if all of that, if they push all that onto her, what do you think happens to Tish James? I mean, is she going to stay in this position? Is she going to survive this?
I think that Hochul will eventually push her out and appoint a new attorney general.
Push her out.
In the state of New York, yes.
Probably dump the charges, but push her out of the job. Is that what you expect to happen?
No, I expect Hochul to push her out of the job. Yeah. Because Hochul's got to distance herself from her. See, here's the problem. The problem with Tish James is it's a 40-year pattern It's not a one-off. It's not a gotcha where, oh, you made one mistake or whatever. It's inexcusable what she did.
Right, because, let's go over it
every
real
single
quick.
mortgage document is a lie.
Yeah. And
whether it's on the Brooklyn
properties.
property or two Virginia properties.
Yeah. I mean, she
every
has
single
multiple,
one better yet, every single financial report she has filed with the state of New York as she was supposed to under the law since 2019 has been false. Has omitted key information.
I mean, I know you have a colorful past, and can you believe that this woman had the audacity to do what she did to Donald Trump, knowing what she had done in her past? I mean, that's like sociopathic.
When you're doing crime, you got to keep a low profile on certain things. That's the lesson that I learned back in the day. I don't know why she thought she'd get away with this forever. The better question is why wasn't it caught 10 years ago, 15 years ago, etc.?
Yeah.
Why is it coming out today?
He's got a good point, y'all. Why do you think it took so long for them to catch on to this? And who else do you think Sam Antar is going to catch in his financial audits of New York? Hit that like and subscribe because you already know your boys got you on more updates as soon as they come out. Share the video with someone you know that would really help me out. You guys rock. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one.